Hello everyone, this is KJPC Gaming. We are back in the infected 9.61 today. We did have a little patch today. I'm going to talk a little bit about it. I think that I have what I need to get most of this done. I think. We'll see. I was standing out there, standing out here in the sun, knowing full well what was in the patch. I just wanted to set up a nice shot. Just realized that I was in the sun while I was turning on all of the necessary video equipment, and looked over at my sun resistance, and it's dropping pretty rapidly. I think I have some tater paste, or is that at home? There it is right there. Use one of those. Boom, shoots that right back up. That recovers 25 points, or 1/4 of your sun resistance, and now it's gonna rain. It's gonna rain. All right, let's look at the greenhouse. I am working on this. I've never done it this way before, but it's not a problem. And you can certainly get a whole bunch more in if you do it this way. You can walk right on these just like you would walk on your garden at home. They're a little bit easier to place when they're already built, though, I gotta be honest with you. So I'm going to line this whole thing up. I don't know if I can get 2 more in here. I could sure try. Let's see here. Maybe this one has to be turned. This one has to be turned this way in order to go in, which is going to change the count, but that's okay because I don't have anywhere near the nails that I need. But I did find out through the last few hours of making food that it takes a tremendous amount of melons, these melons right here, to make any amount of food, because otherwise, if you only have 3 like I do right here, like I do on all of the farms, all the greenhouses, that you will end up having to wait a half an hour between each one. And so I am going to take that and I am going to eat that one and this one. I'm going to overindulge a little bit here because it's raising all of these numbers up, and that is ultimately what I'd like to accomplish. We'll drop those in there for right now. There's more food upstairs. Okay, see that box right there? It says fridge. This is what I've been doing between videos. We now have 1,320 power in during the day. That's 52 wind turbines and some extra power from solar, although that is all of the solar that I have, is that 280 power. So what I did was I got the calculator out, and I looked to I minused 280 from my total power, and look, all my lights are on except for that one. And right now, oh my God, I left the grinder going. Oh wow, that's going to take a lot of work, but I don't think we need it, so I'm not going to worry about it. So I could theoretically run another grinder or run the mixer. But what I can do is I can make a refrigerator, and that is exactly what I'm gonna do right here. And boy, do I need a refrigerator. So I have like a lot of refrigerators. I must be honest with you. At this point, I now have 3. So let me tell you, that take all button is an absolute winner in my book. I'm not usually one that worries too much about things taking time, but I'm good. I'm good with that take all button. And what was the other? I need 5 more of those, 3 steel. There they are. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here we go. Open. Turn on. And now with another refrigerator going, we're down to 465, which is still more than 280. I'm going to turn on this ceiling lamp. I have no idea where that ceiling lamp is located. But I walked out to the woodshed. Look at this beautiful view inside the garden there. I absolutely love that. I walked out to the woodshed on my way to get ready to come here. And it just reminded me of how absolutely stunning those electric lamps are. I absolutely love it. So how much weight can I carry? That's all of those. We're just going to start dumping glass into everything here. Because that's the only thing that's missing. And then we have 1 ceiling to build. Take all. And 1 ceiling to build, and then furnishing to do. So I don't want to make it sound like, you know, what have I got left on me here? Was it one of those? Yeah, one of those was started. I don't want to make it sound like that's nothing, because it's not nothing. It's 2, 4, 6 more glass panels, and then furnishing. And I've cut the wood for all of these railings, so that's ready to go today too. And oh my God, it's taken so much work to get to this point. It has taken so much work. I will never ever do this again. Just letting you know. This is the one and only glass house. I don't know what's causing that. I'm sorry. Something's going funky with my mouse. This is the one and only glass house ever. When I'm done, I'm going to break all these boxes down, because you can do that. See? Look at that. I got 4 planks back. I can use those to build my garden, which is what I'm going to do. Which is what we do down home on the farm. I do still need. What does that need? Oh, I thought I got all the steel. No problem. The steel is cooked. It is right here. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There we go. And that should not be just running. I also built another stone forge at home. I don't know if we're going to make it back home today. There we go. Oh, I need more glass. But if we don't, we will tomorrow, because I'll just take all that. Oh, that's too heavy. I didn't need it anyway. Because, boy, I put a lot of work in, and I'm super proud of it. I don't know how much glass I'm going to have to make to finish this, but probably a little bit. But I think that we are going to look at how much lead I still have. I think that we are going to be able to get all the railings done at the very least today. That was the end of the glass. Okay, ceiling time. I had thought about putting the roofing on, but it just won't go. So we are going to do this. Here we go. And that is 6 more. That's 48 more pieces of glass, almost. Not quite. I've got quite a bit of that glass, actually. So I only need 4, 32 more. Some of the things that I ran into, so if you want to do this project for yourself, some of the things that I ran into that were problems. Making the steel, obviously. Remembering to bring stuff for screws. Okay, that was having to run back and forth to get just to get copper. And it's really funny because the local copper area right here, I had already, oh, I need 4 more. I had already dropped another mineral extractor there. And there we go. I counted right in the first place. And it's kind of funny because that one right there we go. Now I just need glass. I mentioned on a video either yesterday's or the day before. That's weird. All right. That I need to get the stuff to drop a copper extractor out here, and it's full. It's full, and I have to take a box with me to empty it because, yeah. It's right out here where you would expect for it to be. That is gonna be 40 too much. There we go. And I just ran across it. I was coming back. Oh, that's perfect. That's fine. I was coming back from the lake house, and I thought, that's weird. It looks like there's an extractor down there. So I went a little out of my way and went over to that copper field, and sure enough, there's an extractor down there. And I was really stunned because I don't remember doing it at all. And but that's cool because there's extractors everywhere, and that's kind of what you need. You need to have like one extractor everywhere if you're gonna do what we've done. And we still don't have a build down here, although I have started one here. If you're going to do what we've done here and spread our towns out, our little builds out like this, you need to drop extractors all over the place because you need those supplies. And if we were down here and I needed copper, I'd have to go all the way back here to get it. But because I dropped an extractor here, although I did forget about it, I could just go right there. But there's copper right here, or right here. I think it's right here, actually. And a cave and a village, so, you know, we could do another build here and then come down here and do this harder build. This build right here would be the most isolated area that what we have. So far, I have to say that none of this is affecting my computer. As you can see, I don't have any lag at all. And I'm pretty darn happy about that. I don't know where's my cart? Where did my cart go? There it is. So, you know, a lot of people were having some issues with lag. I think that I've talked about this before, about those awesome lamps, these ones right here. These amazing, beautiful lamps that have all these parts. Let's get down here level where we can see it really well. So, first of all, the device itself is complex because all of this detail, all this rope and the brass and the clay pot on top, and then you see this sort of wavery heat, and then there's also smoke, and there's a moving flame. That is the highest complexity item, a lot the highest complexity item I've seen in many games. And I know it sounds ridiculous, being as I play a game that has, you know, spaceships and stuff. But those spaceships are not nearly as complex as that light. You'll notice that Log cart is now sitting on the glass floor. That is because of the update that we had. I only bring them off. You can carry 3, Karen. All right, there we go. Back up the stairs again. There we go. I really, really like the look of these wood rails on this glass with all this iron. It's made with steel, but it's wrought iron. You know, you can tell it's wrought iron. But it's, yeah, it's super duper nice. I only wish that I could put this railing like here, and I could have done it if I had thought ahead. I would have been able to put that railing there. Oops, wrong button. Because when they're still in ghost form, you can double up things like that. So something you guys might want to think about if you're thinking about doing this build, if you want to have that wood detail in your glass walls, you need to place the wood and the glass in ghost form at the same time. And I don't know which one first because I didn't test it. There is a build order, and I'm willing to bet that one or the other has to go down first in order for it to work at all. So it's just something to think about. Where's the door? There we go. There we go. Obviously the forge and all those boxes and stuff are not a part of this build. They're just here for my convenience. Too close. Too close. There we go. How many more of those do I need? 3? Something like that. 2 or 3? Or 1 or 3, rather. I do need all this wood for my planter boxes, though. Yeah. So, yeah, I'm really, really happy with this. It just looks so cool with the wood, and I didn't even think about it until the last second. But this deck out here, overlooking the lake, you are underneath this. So as you can see, my sun resistance is staying at 100 because I'm underneath the building. It's no different than if that was a solid wooden building above my head. No different at all. I could also put poles right here, but they'd be the only 2 poles in the whole build, so I don't think I will. But yeah, look at that beautiful lake out there. Absolutely stunning. And we can put park benches out there. We have those. I haven't forgotten about that kind of stuff. In here, it's just going to be nice furniture, except for the bed. For some reason, the dev has never given us anything nicer. Like, the bed is so gross. I could just, like, feel creepy crawlies just looking at it. I'd rather have a sleeping bag. Let's get a little bit more of this glass done. So yeah, this has been a lot of work. So seriously, if you are thinking about doing this project, just like, wow, I don't even know. I don't know how many episodes it was, but it was a lot of work, and that's not going to be enough glass. Let's go get a little bit more. Yeah, so, whoa, saving, baby. Just stopped me right in my tracks. Yeah. There we go. I'm counting because I want to make sure that I don't put more in there than I can literally pick up and deal with. And you can see this solar panel number is dropping. I don't use the solar panels at all. I don't count them at all. You can take these solar panels out completely. And because there's no reason for me to include them. So let's get that. And let's find the rest of the food that's going to go bad. That's going to go bad. There's a couple of onions. There's some cans. There's stuff upstairs, I think. So I just wish we could alt-right click here. Turn on, can I turn on my light? Thank you. There's no light in here yet. So, the fridge at home is absolutely stuffed to the gills. I have fish sitting there waiting. Let's see, that's 6. I need 4 more. I have fish in a box sitting there waiting. Let's see if there's something going to go bad up here while I'm talking. And 17. These now last 24 hours, so you're pretty good on that. I don't think I put anything else up here. It's all iron frag. I'll go ahead and take those guys. Just overindulge just a little bit. There we go. And the fridge is full, and I left quite a bit of, what are they called? Ration packs. I left a bunch of these at home as well. So, yeah. Those are all in the way. Yeah. 10 seconds. I'm really glad that he did reduce this because storage was a serious problem. Can I have that, please? What? Why can't I have this? I can't have that 10 sand. Give me it. Jeez. How am I doing for energy? I'm fine. One of the other things that was changed today's patch, is the speed with which your sun resistance diminishes, also the speed at which it recuperates. And so, yeah, it goes down fast, it comes up slow. You've been out in the sun. You know how long it takes to recover from too much sun exposure. And, some people are a little bit upset about it, but you know what? 1 minute is an hour. So if you think about, I was only in the sun for like 5 minutes and I was already suffering so much. Is that exactly the amount of glass I need? Yes, it is. So 1 minute is an hour. So if you've been out in the sun in this game for 5 minutes, which is a really short period of time, that equates to being in the sun for 5 hours. Plus temperature is also part of the math now too. So if it's the middle of summer, like right now, it's 32 degrees, and we can click on this and see our own body temperature, 32.8 degrees, because I'm using my helmet, so it's going to be a little bit warmer for me. It's 32 degrees, like Celsius. That's really warm, Our standard temp in this game is 23 Celsius. That's what the inside of the greenhouse is. If you're boiling hot and you can't stand inside your house, go in your greenhouse because the temperature is going to be lower in there, and it will help you recover your stats here. So think about that too when you're building a greenhouse. It's a great place to live. Believe me, I've done it. If you consider like using greenhouses as your main living area, you can string together greenhouses and it's awesome. And they're beautiful. Oh my God, we finished all the glass. We finished all the glass, Mr. Snortles. I hear you out there. Where is he? Well, we need to get some sleep. It's 11 o'clock at night. Let's sleep super fast, and then the sun will be up in the morning, and we could take a good look. The only thing we have left to do is wood railing, and I could do that. And then I have to decide whether to build. I'm just going to sleep in a little bit. Job well done. Oh no, it's raining. I didn't want it to be raining on the first day of my beautiful house being done. Oh my gosh, let's go over here. I also need to finish all of these food boxes. It is June. Here's our beautiful. Hey, there's Mr. Snortles. He's just dipping his feet in the cool water. So there is our awesome house. And of course it's raining. It's the middle of summer. And another view of it with Mr. Snortles in the background. So all those crates and the forge and all that stuff's got to go out. We need to build a stove so that we can finish the kitchen and some tables and chairs and some cabinets and curios just for inside the house. And yeah, it's great. I'm so pleased. I'm also pleased about the fish. So I probably haven't mentioned this, but you can see there's a big one right there. Look at all the fish we have now. Yeah, it was a wintertime thing. And I think I've pretty much confirmed with other players that even though we were on summer only, oh, Mr. Snortles was in the house already. He's christened it, I'm sure. Even though we were on summer only, wow, what a difference. We still experienced winter. We did not have available fruits and vegetables on the ground. We did not have any fish. Well, a little bit, but not very much. I had to go to the main pond. Speaking of which, oops. I had to turn around. I can never get turned around. Alright, it's over there. I need an empty box. I've got a million empty boxes here. Steel glass right there. Let go. No, don't type. Let go of me, God. Oh my God. This crazy game. Hi, Mr. Snortles. Yeah, we gotta run. We're not gonna make it if we don't run. So yeah, I gotta finish up the greenhouse and finish up the furniture. And we're gonna have a day when I sort of go to all the different properties that we've built, all on one video. And that'll be after the furniture is done, I think. Because I think I'd like to have the full effect of the glass house. Oh my gosh, I'm going astray again. We'll go through this. This is a mineral spot too, although I can't tell you off the top of my head which one it is. I think it's cobalt. Yeah, it is. It's cobalt. So yeah, I'll be doing that before 10.0 drops, or maybe the day that 10.0 drops, I'll shoot that video. because when I get all the properties into the same video, I just need to run a crate over to copper here and empty it because it's not doing any good being full. And the great thing about the oil pump is you don't have to worry about running out of fuel before it's full. The bad thing about it is that it will fill up and just keep running. Yeah, ran out of stamina. I'm up to 212 health, 206 stamina. I didn't eat or bring any food with me. Oh my goodness. We're almost there. I'm sure there's some food there. There's no food at the other house, though, that's right next door to it. There's more than likely, there's loads and loads of baked potatoes in town, though. That's all the townspeople left behind was baked potatoes and bones. And for some weird reason, we can't make bone soup in this game. Maybe that'll be coming up. I don't want people to be comparing this game to Green Hell, though. You know, the poor dev, man, he's working so hard, and people are like, oh, did you get these assets from another game? Well, they're commercially available assets. So, settle down. There are some assets that are commercially available on this game, and they're awesome, by the way. I wish there was a button, though, that we could hit that would just move all of our inventory, straighten it all out. What's in this box? Oh my god, I should have brought a cart. Oh boy, how hungry am I? I'm more thirsty than anything else. Alright, you guys. So close to home. This is a great pond as well. So close to home. And we lived off this pond for a long time because season 1 took place here. And yeah, it was awesome here. The trees were in about the same condition too, because I didn't cut them down. And the ones that I did cut down, I let them grow back, and I stopped cutting them down. So, all right, you guys, I want to thank you all so much for coming along. If you're new to the channel, then please consider subscribing. If you're enjoying the content, then please click that like button. And as always, have an amazing day.